Another topic, another means of acquisitions, and these are all kind of puzzles to put in place, is account-only acquisition. So if you take a look and you think about account-only, this is a great opportunity, right? So let's just use Dallas just as an example again. Dallas, we're able to find a lot of opportunities where there's account-only purchases. Well, what does account-only purchase do for you? Well, it's the easiest way to increase your RMR. It's the easiest way to have customers that you're able to sell add-ons to, or smart home technology, or a suite of services on your commercial side. Maybe they only have a Berg system. Now you can add card access. Now you could add fire if that's what you. The possibilities are endless in terms of fitting into your desired growth plans. Scott mentioned that I did go out to Australia, and I've never stepped foot in Australia or New Zealand in my life, and I went out there and startup company, and we're trying to figure out, well, what do we do? It's the same methodology, it's the same playbook. We wanted to be residential, we wanted to be small business, we wanted to be commercial. We find the hubs that we could buy and then start to branch out from there to create internal sales. But there we found one more important channel that we really didn't even contemplate, and that was dealers. And the reason I say this is because we found a lot of independent, very good companies that had accounts. And they wanted to get some cash flow. They wanted to sell their accounts, but they didn't want to lose their independence. They still wanted to continue to create accounts. So what we did was we bought a lot of these dealers' accounts, and then we formed a dealer group. Now all of a sudden we have partners. They used to be competitors. Now we have partners. And if you think about the composure of the sales channels in Australia and New Zealand, 30% of all of our sales volume came from the dealer channel. We never even anticipated it. But 30%, can you imagine if you had 30% that was gone, or they're competing against you? So there's just a really, really good opportunity. But I want to caution you. I want to caution you on account-only acquisition. So think about it. Let's pick a number. You buy $15,000 of RMR, X amount of customers. That day that you buy it, that's the best day you have, right? Because attrition will erode it. So if you buy $15,000 a rate and you don't do anything with it, it will eventually attrit. So really, really important that you have a plan in place when you buy it on how are you going to immediately market to those customers on both the residential and commercial product offering. How do you mine that database to help you de-lever the initial purchase price? We'll talk about that a little bit later about de-levering the price. So if you think about an acquisition only, what do you have? You have your cost once you buy it, you have your cost of monitoring, which is X. You have some service capability that you have to do in it. So what it really means is about 75% of the cash flow drops to the bottom line. It's immediate cash flow. And if you do the things that we just talked about, you start selling other service to them, or you add on things to them, or you start to open up another channel as because of that, that's even better. It's how you de-lever, and it's really, really important. But I don't need to tell you, in that whole process, customer service, it's paramount. It's absolutely paramount.